I just heard a story on the podcast, My Favorite Murder, that just has convinced me that imaginary friends, I think some of them were ghosts. So this lady wrote into the podcast. You know, on My Favorite Murder, they read people's emails. And she wrote in about her friend named Thomas. Now, when she was a kid, she lived north of Montana, very isolated, a small town. She said it was so far north, it was almost in Canada. So her mom was watching a child named Thomas, and they would play together all the time. They'd always get in trouble. He was always thinking of crazy ideas, so they became really good friends. The one thing she vividly remembers is the time that she got in big trouble. They went to a shed, and in the shed there was a jar of rusted nails, and Thomas said, "I wonder if those rusted nails would poke through the plastic siding on the shed." Well, it did, and they kept on doing it, and she said she vividly recalls that it was so satisfying hearing the nails poke through the plastic. Well, of course, they got in huge trouble. Well, she remembers she got in big trouble. She doesn't know what happened to Thomas because she figures mom didn't really reprimand him because it was somebody else's kid. So fast forward, she's an adult, and she remembers Thomas. She's like, "Oh my God, whatever happened to that kid? It felt like he just stopped coming over." And she said, "Mom, remember that kid Thomas that you used to take care of? Whatever happened to him?" And you already know where this is going. The mom was like, "Who are you talking about? I never watched over anybody named Thomas." So she's baffled. And mom is like, "We've never once watched a child named Thomas." So she goes through her dad's archives. Her dad liked to videotape and photograph a lot and found not one picture of Thomas. And that got her thinking. She's like, "Wait a minute. I never saw Thomas get dropped off. I never saw him being picked up. He was just sort of there." And the more she thought about it, she thought, "Oh my God, he was always wearing the same white linen shirt, overalls, which is rolled up, and he had no shoes, and he had a straw hat." So she really had no other explanation. No one else in that town had heard of this kid Thomas. So she concludes that for a good part of her life as a kid, she was playing with a ghost. What do you guys think? Have you ever had an imaginary friend? And if you think about it, was it really a ghost you were playing with?